MD Zibin, Neo Zibin here. Broadcast Zibin, as you see, I got my, hopefully it comes out pretty good. You see Captain America on here. It's more like up my thigh, but you can see little shields more on the other one. Got my pajamas, got that going on, and you can't forget about Hulk Hogan, brother. Kicking it off with some good stuff. As you can tell, I'm an All-American. Ah, man. I feel like one of the realest you can find around. Of course, there's a lot of others, not the only one. But how's everybody doing? I forgot that this start button. It's all in the Dutch. So we're back with more Psychonauts. Now, I haven't done a video. How long have I not done a video? It's probably like 2 days. It feels long to me. Yeah, 2 days. Right here, according to YouTube, 2 days ago, I posted up Red Dead Redemption 2 Part 4. There you go. Don't know how to talk. That one was alright. I really want to get more into the story, but I feel like the good parts don't come until kind of way past the chapters that we're in. I feel like once you hit maybe 4, 5, maybe 5. I think once you hit 5, then kind of like goes on from there. I think it said it's like a 2-parter, so there's like an epilogue story, which I kind of know a bit about, not really 100%. Got my Nintendo Switch here. I'm downloading some games, more like 2 games. I really don't have too much when it comes to downloading. So apparently you have to be careful with this. Scratch is easy or something like that. Apparently you can scratch with the plastic that comes with, which is, or not that it comes with, but the stand that it comes with. Let's see. Alright, that's what we have to do. Not so bad. Let's see. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna update it a bit more. I'm surprised that we have 22 Overwatch videos and the rest are just kind of scattered around, kind of all over the place. And I liked 2 videos apparently. I didn't know that. What are the odds? Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's go into that. Can't really tell on the video. You can see it like here. Maybe here. I feel like if I'm way closer to the mic and the lighting was better, maybe it would appear on the camera. Or actual save. I wish I could like control an arrow or something and point it on the screen so I can show you guys. Like, that's where it at. That little Easter egg of the logo being in the loading screen. I don't know. Maybe it does work. Maybe it doesn't. I remember in a video I said I was using this to help out my facial hair. And I'm noticing some hairs are kind of growing out. I've heard supposedly that. Well, this one claims if you need hair in an area. Yeah, it says you can apply it to beards, armpit hair, chest hair, pubic hair, and areas required for hair growth. Like, I don't. The only spot that I know I want hair is my face. And from what I could tell so far, a couple of hairs have grown out since then, since I've been using this. And oh, I thought that Nintendo Switch like broke or something. See, I don't like the Switch sometimes. I don't understand why I'm having problems. That download, and I'm gonna just let it do its thing right now. Oh wait, let's have it standing because I don't want it overheating in a bit. Because apparently this thing does overheat. I think I'm gonna take myself out of the corner, but I did just want to say that a couple more facial hairs growing out. So next, who knows? Maybe next time you see me, we'll have some little something right here. And I'll be like, hey, how's it going? And then, you know what I mean? In person, you can see it for sure. I don't know why I got loud there. I'm sorry, but in person, you can see it more. Maybe, yeah, really just the lighting in the camera. Yeah. So let's go ahead and skip right into it. I think I'm gonna save that for the end. I was gonna say a bit of an announcement in the beginning, but I think we could save that for the end. Nobody's making us rush. There it is. I did grab a soda. I don't know about you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick. I know I just stopped, but there we go. Okay, so if you see me drinking something or hear me drink, it's this little Fanta. Is this 8 ounces? 7.5 ounces. They should have just made it 8. I mean, isn't 8 a serving? I mean, I guess technically this is a serving, but I thought 8 being a whole cup would have been better. Alright. Just gonna take a little. Whew. Put that down there. Ugh. Alright, now normally it is 12:30. But I did wake up at like 10 because I refused to wake up at 7. I have my alarm set for 7 so I could like eat, do some stuff, and then kind of get back to the daily videos, because that's what I've been trying to do. Complete Sasha's advanced training. I think we have to go back to Sasha, right? Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to go back to Sasha. And I don't remember if we interacted with all the kids. I think we did interact with all the kids. That's usually like the last thing I do. But normally I don't drink soda as like a breakfast thing. I know my mom does it all the time. As soon as like we wake up, I'm like, hey, you want breakfast or something? I'll make you some scrambled eggs with some ham and bread.
I'm not picking up anything.
Some nice toast.
Must not be any
do it like a
arrowheads
sandwich. I remember I used to, I kind of do it sometimes, not always, but I guess it depends. I would say my palate. Is it my palate? Is that what I want to say? We're getting close to oh, you can walk that way. Like 600. Really close. And it looks like our game downloaded on the Nintendo. I'm hoping it's downloaded. It's telling me 1 minute remaining. And of course, error code. For some reason, this one game that I want to play keeps getting the error code. It is Brawlhalla. It is not a bad game. Alright? Let me say that now. Ooh, excuse me. I did play with one of my bros. I played with both my bros. Unfortunately, just not at the same time. Which this bothers me.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
I'll just... Brawlhalla is actually not a bad fight. I'm gonna... To me, it's not a bad fighting game. I think if anybody wants to pick up Brawlhalla and give it a try, go for it. I definitely would recommend it. It's a fun game. I don't know if I want to put it up there with, like, Smash Brothers. I mean, it's kind of, you know, somewhat that style. I wonder if that was the game or was that my controller? Oh, the game. If it is my controller, that's gonna be effed up because I don't want to get rid of the gold controller. I'm using my gold one right now. I have the black and the red charging, and then I used to have a camouflage one. I think I showed you guys that one a couple times, but I'm using that one since it doesn't work no more. I'm gonna be using that one for hydro dipping at some point, and just kind of seeing where that one goes. So I think we are supposed to go back to Sasha. I wanna grab it. Is it 700 or 800 need? For safety, we should probably do 800. it can be. Everybody's talking about Smash Brothers now. I've not gotten a chance to play it, but I will be playing it tomorrow. Oh, I'm stuck. I was gonna say that at the beginning of the video and kind of going more in depth with it, but I figured we just do it. There we go. Now we can. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys. Everybody's talking about Smash Brothers, and it is very different. And I've seen this article. I'm gonna turn off my Switch right now. I was reading this article a bit. It was like 5 little but big changes to the Smash Brothers, and I think it said something about. I think one of them didn't feel important to me. If I could find that article again, that'd be great. Oh, fuck, it's like a fireplace. Let me see. I want to try to find it again. I think it's 6, but. Oh, here we go. 5 small but giant changes to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, apparently... Okay, so taunts are cancelable. I never really taunted, so to me that's something that really doesn't matter. But, if you're somebody who does taunt, I don't know why you would.
Hey, anything new in the store?
Take a look.
But if you do taunt, that's fine.
Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up.
This one is...
They're happy to be rid of the webs.
When they explained it, it makes
sold
sense. They
to the
said
big-headed kid with the gloves.
And this is, you can tell, but it's a big change. We know how this works. I think we get...
What else can I do you for? And with that, you can change the color of some of your psi powers, like your levitation ball and what have you and what not. Well, kind of a vanity thing. Ah, now here's some. Now
they brought up the point that
dream fluff. Now
if you're gonna
you take that psi core
That's
there.
it for now.
All right.
Here we go. They
go
just said you wouldn't pick somebody like
come on
Donkey
back.
Kong or
Support
King
your
K.
local
Rool
merchants.
for a small stage that's suspended in air, since those characters have a weak recovery compared to fighters like Inkling Kid, which I don't... Inkling Kid I know is from Splatoon, but I don't play that because I don't have Nintendo products, so I wouldn't know too much about it, but I know for a fact Inkling Kid is from Splatoon, and that's about it.
Keep your mind and campgrounds clean, or else get a rake in your ear. Ranger Cruller.
So... basically, oh, he says, we can pick our character with the stage in mind. For example, if some jerk chooses, I don't know why they're a jerk, Congo Jungle, I'd avoid Yoshi since he doesn't mix well with the level's cannons. I don't even know what the heck that means. If that's the one where there's the one cannon on the bottom of the map and it spins and things like that, I don't know how to help you. I mean... Didn't we need this levitation or some other stuff? Clearly we did. I just don't remember what it was. Let's keep it going though. So that was one of the changes that this person likes, and it makes sense too. Like the way that they said it, like you're not gonna pick a big character, since if you're playing on a small map, you're not gonna pick a big character because that just makes you obviously a big target. But also the recovery on a bigger target like Bowser.
Okay.
Or
I'm a certified
Bowser
levitator
kind of
now.
as well.
Ready to roll.
I've been running some
like
tests. It seems that the sensitive circuitry of the brain tumbler is picking up too much psychic interference to be safe. The thoughts of some other entity are interlacing with yours at a dangerous level, which explains many of the strange things you've seen. I must call off the experiments until we know more.
Sasha, there's no time. I think my vision about Dogen came true.
Yeah, I think
I'm worried it's gonna happen to the others if we don't get to the bottom of this quick.
But we don't know where the foreign projections are coming from yet.
When the first Smash Bros.
Is there a faster way to find out than sending me in there to investigate?
We had the game, or we might have, I don't know what happened to it. And then my family in Puerto Rico, they had an N64, and I remember they were playing it, or they had it, and we were in, and I might have picked it up, and I was like, I like this game. Let's play it. It was on the N64, and it's not Sasha's. It's this one, right? Is it the Brain Tumbler Experiment? Dance Party? Yeah, I think it's Brain Tumbler Experiment. I think it's the one that we have to do. Put this back down. I don't know how you did it in N64. N64. Oh snap! It starts this year. N64 is pretty darn old. I don't, I'm not gonna remember how to be able to do it. But I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm sorry, guys. But you had to do something.
Got it.
And you would unlock Luigi, because Luigi was a playable character in Super Smash Bros. 64. Which is, I thought it was pretty cool, because Luigi's still my favorite character to this day, which is really, this is what I thought was strange. Because I remember as a kid, like, I picked Luigi because I liked him, like, there's Mario, and I always liked Luigi more for some reason. And then, in the one that I played a ton of was Super Smash Bros. Melee, or Melee! Is that how he says it? Melee, it's almost the same. And that same thing happened like last time. Melee was probably the one Smash Brothers game, because I had a GameCube, and I remember that was like one of the games that I played a lot of was Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime, because Metroid Prime was I can't say it, but at least I don't think I can say it. But it was stuff in hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. I thought I had this. But this isn't the case. Okay. There we go. Okay, that makes more sense. There we go.
Why are you screaming? All right, I remember. Oh, good boy. There's that pesky brain. Here's a tissue. Now, don't you feel better, my dear lad?
TV?
Of course! Right here! And this bad tooth, we'll just drop it in the old garbage chute. Now don't chew solid foods for 6 hours!
Is that really what they do? They just go,
Lily!
in the, garbage?
TV!
But yeah, love Luigi, man.
TV!
Did it say photo? Okay, I guess we're going in. But yeah, I've always been picking Luigi. Melee especially, because I remember being so good with Luigi in that for some reason. Maybe I just like that much that I just got good with him, but it was really fun. playing Luigi, and now that Luigi, of course, is in the new one, of course I'm playing it again. One character that interests me in the new game, actually it's from two characters. Excuse me. Two new characters that are in the game that I have like the most interest with is Isabelle and Simon Belmont. Oh, I guess he has another one. I forgot. What was his name? They added somebody else. I think it was I wanna say it was the Belmont.
Man, I am so smart. Soft gelatinous underbelly? Here I come.
Night of the Symphony. Oh, Symphony of the Night. Why did I say it the other way around? If I remember, I think he's the one from Symphony of the Night. So if they're not adding just one Belmont, then they're adding two. And I want to play as him because I saw the trailer. Everybody's like, Luigi's dead, and I think it's a Nintendo confirmed thing. I doubt it. But everybody's saying Luigi's dead. And that's because in the trailer for Luigi and Simon Belmont to be in the Smash Bros. Game is literally the Grim Reaper has to appear. And who fights the Grim Reaper? The very first mission, not the very first mission, is it? More like level. We don't go by missions. Castlevania. I think the very first person you go to is like the Grim Reaper. And then I think he comes back again. Before, of course, I fight Dracula. I was more, when I played Castlevania, I played a lot of Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. And, I don't know, I've heard a lot of people debate it like Simon's Quest. I thought it was pretty fun. I don't know, it wasn't that bad. I felt like it was an adventure. And maybe because I knew, like, about the little, what was that, the tornado that takes you to the next level or the next dungeon. I think maybe because I knew about that already, like, it felt fun. But other than that, it's just been me learning how to do some stuff. If anything, I've been in that game, I've been trying so hard to level up just to see, like, make myself better. I think I leveled up maybe twice, and then, like, I was just never better again. Said the Belmonts, Isabelle, so that should be about 2 or 3 characters, because it said that there's another character that Simon showed up. He's like, oh, he's not alone, there's also this guy. That was last time. And I was pretty sure that was okay. I was pretty sure that was excuse me. Although it would have been pretty cool if they would have added, how do you say his name? It's literally Greg. I forgot how you do it. That game. Symphony of the Night. I thought that would have been pretty cool to add him. Son of Dracula.
Is this a nightmare? Or a plan? Or both? Wait a minute!
Rasputin, I'm sorry. I had to abort the experiment.
Right,
Something unbelievably urgent has come up and I must leave immediately.
I know! You'll never believe—
Hold that thought. In a rush. Official Psychonauts business.
Wait! So is this!
And they compare it to
Official
WWE.
Psychonaut.
No, they say
You forgot your...
They said, and I quote, "I'm not talking about polish on a mechanical level. I'm talking about the WWE. Let's get ready to rumble.
Hey, that white room.
Before the fight."
I know. It's from Oleander's mind. I think I was in the coach's dream that whole time.
So,
ever since I stepped through the static in the caravan, it felt funny. I knew I wasn't obsessed with meat.
But Maury is.
I wish,
and was stealing psychic brains to arm a fleet of deadly
Aaron?
tanks, apparently.
I've got to tell Lily. She's waiting for me down by the boathouse.
Down by the water? Uh-oh. Better hurry.
So, at least you know what the WWE is. I'm a wrestling fan, so I know what WWE is too. Psycho Portal is probably... Oh, bacon. Forgot. So...
Okay,
it's interesting.
What's the situation?
That...
Hey, looks like you're ready to take on a new psychic power. Ready to come back and get your new merit badge?
Pumped up for the fight. But to me, it's just like... Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
I don't know, maybe it's just because... I don't know how to feel about it, really. I've played all the Melee stages. I feel like
in recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for invisibility.
I think those are the only... Oh no, and the Pokemon one. Other than that, those are the only ones I remember really fondly of N64. I know they have... I think those stages from N64 did end up becoming stages.
Let's play
not
a
all
game.
Of them, of course, but
Look
I think some of them ended up
sensor.
becoming stages.
Oh no,
on
you're out of ammo.
No, I'm not.
Smash Brothers Melee.
You are now. Here are the rules. Take this guy out, but if he sees you at all, you lose. Go get him.
So which button did he put it on?
Hey, where'd he go? Oh, well done. That's the power of invisibility. I think I've heard the kids around camp refer to this technique.
Okay, I really can't argue with that. Really.
Silent but deadly.
You know, like, oh, I played this stage as a kid back in the N64. Maybe Smash Brothers Melee for me, and then we go around them.
What are you doing here?
Okay.
You said that girl was waiting for you down by the water. That's Lungfish territory, boy.
I was gonna say Brawl, although I don't think those stages were as, to me, it wasn't as memorable. I mean, I think they even had their own version of... are they all called Final Destination? Basically, they just floating thing. I like the one in
Where would you like
Melee
me to
because
take you,
if you
Agent
just
Kramer?
stayed on the stage long enough, the background changes as you're flying through sections, and I really like that a lot. But I think if you're doing it, I don't know if that counts as regular as well, or if that's only exclusive for like the boss fight.
Take me to the kids' cabins area.
With pleasure.
I don't know, that was really one of the stages that I liked the most. I mean, I think a lot of people play on that one, but I kind of like the ones where like things move around in the stage. I think Yoshi's Island was one of them that appeared on the Brawl and Melee? I think it was in Brawl too, or it could have. No, I think that it might have changed in that one. I know they're gonna bring back the Wario stage. I think people like that. I know my cousin likes that stage because it's a game within a game. It has like the minigame basically is you have to. It depends. Like it will tell you what to do and then you have to do it. It's from that one Wario game on the Wii where you have to do what the game says and it keeps getting faster and faster. I don't remember what the name of it was, but it's basically that. I'm wondering if the kids moved since it's night now. Now my bros are texting about Smash. Ain't that funny? It doesn't look like anybody's in this area, so we can keep going. So it is, I don't know. It isn't that bad, I guess. I mean, polished up stages, not too bad. Just basically playing on the stages that you used to play on. Or it's not a bear.
Hey,
It's like a
man!
pirate Let's see. Oh, okay, so this one's a little, I don't know if I want to say it's weird. It's not disappointing, I guess. I mean, it's a new character, but it says a former shell of Samus, which I'm thinking I'm really confused. It says nothing disappointed me more than my favorite bounty hunter when playing for the first time. The changes to the Nintendo's greatest kid. What? Oh, wait. I'm confused how the changes to one of Nintendo's greatest kids have made her a completely different character. She's considerably weaker, slower, and not as fun to play. Although she can charge her gun mid-air now, which is something. That's just one character too. A ton of fan favorites from the Wii U iteration. I don't know why I was having a problem with that word. Have been reworked. Bayonetta, Marth, and Fox, while still dominant, feel weirdly different from their digital access to Switch. So if Samus is slower and weaker, I probably won't play as her, because I remember in Melee, the one thing I liked doing with Samus was at least being fast, because if you were fast enough, you would be able to get in those hits. You know, you would ba 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 ba, and then you throw a missile, and you have your gun already charged up, and boom, you shoot him with a fully charged cannon to the face, and you're gonna do that. Although it's good. Let's see. Nobody's in here. I don't remember that. Maybe they'll show up again. I don't know. Let's buy. Wait, do we have enough for Psychors? No, you know what? Let's just do normal, and then we'll come back. But yeah, Samus was probably one of my favorites just because of that. It's just the fact that you were able to go ahead and be fast, pull off some pretty cool combos. And Wii U, I don't know if she was like slow. She still felt pretty fast to me. We need to go to the water, but I don't want to go there just yet.
Man! Watch it!
Beat him. Did you just... Oh, okay. I was like, did he just stay like that? Guess not. Let's see where else. It's gonna be somewhere around here that we gotta do something. Oh, I remember now. We have to go to... I think it's this place. This is where we're gonna get the golden acorn and the miner's skull. I remember my stuff. I just thought it was cool in a way that they added Dark Samus. But then, I don't know, it's kind of like, it's the same issue if you think about it with like Fox and Falco. Because essentially it's just the same character with like slight differences. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like, okay, look, so I could compare Falco and Fox because I at least had a good, and you could do the same almost with Mario. You could say, yeah, if anything, you could do the same with Mario and Luigi. But you can see sort of their differences. Is this what I have to do? I don't think this is what I need. Like,
Nope. Still won't budge. Nope. Still won't budge.
It's not this, is it? Like, I'm on top of it. Alright, I really don't know how you get this right skull.
Nope. Still
I
won't
remember reading
budge.
somewhere that you needed this, and then you kind of just go on here. Maybe it's one of these other abilities that we don't have yet. We'll figure it out. Oh, we do need invisibility. Alright, let's see. I think so I guess that one isn't too bad. You can save custom rules. Go see Ranger 4 for but like I was saying, like it isn't that bad, I guess, that you can save your own rules, because I mean, you know, if you can have a set of rules where you can always kind of go back to. It's like, oh, when I play with this set of friends, we enjoy doing stock.
Children, please remember not to pet or feed the animals at Whispering Rock. The titanium in the food chain has caused numerous psychic mutations, and the animals you encounter, especially at night, might be more dangerous than the kind you have.
A lot of people that I know love doing stock. The only two modes that people ever only do, and I think that's only ever on there, is stock and time. And if I can recall, stock is more important than time. It was
Bobby!
Bobby.
Uh-oh. Look, I can explain. TV.
I got that little part of him still in there.
Jeez, it sounds like you caught a bad cold.
Maybe. But listen, I traced the psychic interference back to Coach Oleander's radio. He's been broadcasting his insane plots all over camp in his sleep.
So he's really kidnapping children and stealing their brains to make weapons.
Yes! Isn't that great?
What? How is that great?
Because this is an honest-to-goodness psychic emergency.
And Sasha's not here. He left on some official Psychonauts business.
Mia left a note saying the same thing.
Lily, a deranged madman is building an army of psychic death tanks to take over the world. And there's no one who can stop him, except for you and me.
Oh my God! Let's make out!
What?
Sorry, I'm just so excited. Since you showed up, Raz, things are so much more exciting. Sinister death plots, mad scientists, hideous monsters.
Make out?
How long have I ignored what this camp had to offer? Everything's new to me now, thanks to you. I mean, look at this flower.
You mean like kiss?
How many years have I been coming here and I've never even noticed a cool flower like this before?
Remember that monster from the dream? This is the one!
No, you didn't just hit my boyfriend!
It's so funny how at this point she like
Lily!
caves into the idea. It's so funny.
Let's get him!
I can't swim.
Well, then use the bathysphere at the end of the dock. Quick, while the flipper prints are still glowing.
Are you coming? I don't know how to drive that thing.
I can't. I have to check on the other children. Yes. If the brains are out, they'll need supervision and possibly refrigeration. And how can you not know how to operate a bathysphere? Haven't you ever been to summer camp before?
Hey,
now get a move on before that girl gets overly digested.
Alright, so I think now we're able to unlock, not unlock, but I think now we're able to, but now we can rescue Lily. Pursue and defeat the lungfish. Okay, so in our dream, or not really our dream, more like,
Admiral, sir, did you hear that? The hideous hulking lungfish of Lake Oblongata just kidnapped Lily.
Lungfish? So that's what's been tearing up my canoes.
Actually, let me see
well, I know just what to do.
You do? Great!
Yeah, I've got some lungfish-proof shellac. I'll just slap on a fresh coat, maybe two, and that's that.
Admiral, the monster is still out there, and Coach Oleander is trying to take over the world.
Easier to see what matters.
Well, yes, the world's a crazy place, son, but don't worry. The canoes are safe.
Apparently it makes it easier for information. It says ultimate, there has been a lot of small and user interface touches made for Smash Bros. Ultimate to make the information easier to see during hectic matches. In a one-on-one battle, the total number of each character's knockout flashes onto the screen every time the player is knocked out. During the timed match, the player with the most kills most kills occasionally will flash with light. which also quickly makes them a target.
Admiral the monster is still out there, and Coach Oleander is trying to take over the world.
So basically, from what I can tell, is if it's well, maybe not stock lives. Does that count? I guess maybe that does count if you're doing stock lives. Oof. Characters, or it says that the screen, oops, scared me for a second, is going to display the points every time somebody's knocked out, and I think they said that's only in a one-on-one, or is it? Okay, so this one-on-one total number you can also. Okay, yeah. So whenever let's say you do a one-on-one and then you knock somebody out, it'll display how many times a person's knocked out. I used to hate. Well, I wouldn't hate that. I used to. Part of me used to hate it, but I used to like keeping tabs as well. Because once it hits the end, it's kind of like a mystery. Like, oh man, who ended up getting it? Did it end up being a tie? If it's a tie, that's amazing because then you get this. This sudden death mode. Sudden death mode. And then it said if it's a timed match, based, you know, like I was saying, there's stock and then there's time. I wonder if we could come back down here. I don't think we ever do come back down here. I think it's just a little area where, yeah, you just like gather these little things. Okay, so that's kind of weird. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that's weird. So apparently, some characters will have kind of like a display almost.
This freshwater lake coral is so pretty, I just want to smash it.
Oh.
This freshwater lake coral is so pretty, I just want to smash it.
There we go. Okay, so it says that Rob has like a hover move. I usually don't play as Rob, and if anybody doesn't know who Rob is, even if you play the Smash Bros. Games, Rob is a robotic operation. I think it's called Operational Buddy. Basically, it was made by Nintendo in order to, you know, kind of keep the Nintendo going. Basically, what it does is it plays a series of games with a person. So, intentionally, there was cooperative gaming, and Rob was able to play, I think, only two, which was Gyromite and what was the other one? I know it's Gyromite, and then there's another one. But basically, Rob had to play those games because he has this, the way that his hand, like the way that he's made, the body part that he's moving on, that he like hovers around and things like that.
Cough up the girl and no one gets hurt, fish. Man, it's gonna be hard to find a new place to give you lumps.
Right. Giving, like, for Rob, the way he's designed it, actually designed the thing. I think it's this one. Body part is where you put all the batteries on the back, and then the way that his hands kind of are, that's because he has like, oh, I was gonna say gyro. They call them gyros. So I think, right? Is that what they call them? I don't know. So they use those. It's like these little spinny thing, apparently. And then, or I think there's another one where it's not a spinning disc, but wait. Oh, nice. He actually did get a Krampus skin. I'm trying to think of something. There's a lot of video games going on, but focusing on Rob. I don't know. I think Rob's an okay thing. He's made by Nintendo as like a product but instead he's a character in Smash Brothers. I don't know who came up with that idea, but they try to make Rob relevant again. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good move on their part. Bad. Rob doesn't play that well for me. I'm not Rob. See those hands? They like linger over you. Oh, they linger around you. Not a Rob fan. I'm just gonna say that now. Robotic. I don't like it. Rob kid. So I'm a bit tired, but we do have some soda. Hoping that would be good. Normally, I'm not really a coffee guy, so I would have drunk like a Monster instead. That's me. I'm a Monster guy. I mean, if I had to pick between Red Bull and Monster, I'd go with Monster. I think that's, I'm pretty sure that's like a bad spin. Just like how it's Xbox versus PlayStation, Nintendo versus Sega. But I can tell Nintendo won that one because no more Sega. I don't know. I don't think Nintendo bought out Sega, maybe just some characters. But I think they made a good choice. You know. But popular, was there really a lot of popular Sega characters? From what I can tell, it was only Sonic, and Nintendo is just kind of using it. I think it still says Sega. Sega still, I think, makes games, but it's for the Nintendo. So, if you ask me, I guess that isn't so bad. They're still making games. Heck, didn't Sega do, or am I thinking Capcom? I was gonna say, I know Sega did, I don't think they did all of them, but I know they did a good chunk of the Alien games, so I'm thinking Sega has the rights to making Alien games. Knowing me, I'm dead. But knowing me, I'm a big fan of Aliens. That's why when I saw Alien Isolation, that one came out for the 360 and the PS3. But I ended up wanting to get, I think that ended up coming out on the PS3. But I really, when I saw it was available on the PS4, I had to buy it. Because it's Alien, it's PS4, it's gonna look amazing. And the game is pretty amazing, that's what I think there's DLC on there. There's this little challenge section where, or not, I don't think it's a challenge, is it? I think it's just a challenge. I don't think it's a different story, but you get to play. What they decided to do was you get to play as the original crew. So the whole idea, if nobody's played Alien Isolation, is Ripley has a daughter, and I think the idea is her daughter wants to see basically she just wants to get her mom back, you know, kind of like any other story. Yep. I still like English, what's wrong? The whole idea is that she wants to get her mom back, so what ends up happening is she goes to the ship that the first Alien movie is based on, and the whole idea is, well, she tries looking for her mom, but on the way, she's also attacked by the cyborg, because everybody knows that, or not the cyborgs, the androids, correction. The androids and aliens are usually bad. I think there's, did I mess up? How? I'm confused. So this is wait for it to expand. There we go. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I just don't know. But what I am happy about is I am happy about I think let's make him.
Hey!
Oh yeah, it's stamina. I really don't know what Sega characters were big. Like I remember only like Sonic because he seems, you know, like being a really cool man. I don't know. It just seems like about it. Like Sonic was like the main one.
Oh, poor little thing.
But Sega does have aliens.
That poor little thing just tried to kill me about 8 different ways.
Of course I'm a freaking
Well, that's not its fault. This was once just a normal-sized lungfish, minding its own business in a mucus-lined air bubble beneath a semi-dry lake bed. But judging by the work done on it, I suspect Maury has mutated it, accelerated its growth, and has placed an implant in its brain to make it do his evil bidding.
Whoa. Poor little thing.
Yeah, go inside there and try to smash the implant. Use the psycho portal I saw you steal from Sasha's lab.
Oh, yeah. That works on big scary monsters?
Oh, monster schmonster. That thing's more afraid of you than you are of it. Now get in there!
I like that saying. It's more scared of you than you're scared of it. But then you have to go fight it. Oh, this is probably one of my... Oh, I would love this one.
Whoa. Poor little thing.
I think this is probably one of my more... Out of all the levels on here, I think this is probably the favorite. If I remember correctly. If this isn't the one, then... I think this is the one. What else? This one is literally like the favorite. And you're gonna see why in just a moment. I really don't like kind of the ending part. I mean, it's okay. I'll do it, but it's just hilarious. I like it. I'm gonna let this settle. I'm gonna let this settle in.
Top of the morning to you, ma'am.
And good day to you, Officer Lungfish. How
Oh, damp and happy, can't complain. And what are you and the wee one up to on this lovely day?
Oh, just obeying the law as always. All posted directives followed to the letter.
Ah, good to hear. Not a one of us want any trouble, that's for sure. Ah! Oh, Gagalor!
Gagalor? That's freaking funny. Get the coach code. I really love this one, man. So it's still the same old. Oh. It's still the same old, like, game, but.
Hey, Gagalor!
Gagalor!
Down here!
Excuse me. Were you talking to me?
Ah! Ow! My ears!
I'm sorry.
Ah! Oh my God! Ah!
Are you okay?
He's dead.
Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. Every member of the Resistance is prepared to die, fighting the tyranny of Kochamara.
What's Kochamara?
He's a giant monster like you, Gargalor. He brainwashed and enslaved almost everyone in Lungfishopolis.
That stinks. So hey, have you seen any other humans around here? I'm looking for a girl called Lily.
The government archives might have some information about your young girlfriend, Gargalor.
Yeah, I don't know if she's really my girlfriend. I mean, I think she...
I only meant that she is your friend who was a girl, Gargalor. To access the archives, we must first destroy the broadcast tower Kochamara uses to control the populace.
Check. I'll go smash that then.
Wait, Gargalor! In order to reach the tower, you'll need to pass through that wall of lasers. But you'll never make it through the lasers without our help.
So are you gonna start helping soon?
First, I need you to do something for the Resistance. Punch a hole in that prison and free my comrades.
Oh, did I just step on him? What just happened?
Where is Kochamara?
Freedom!
It's funny, 'cause...
Freedom!
Freedom!
Hoo-yah! Now, how about getting me past those gates?
Right. We stole the shield power module from Kochamara. It's too big for any of us to operate, but it should work for you.
Really? That's where you get the shield? I thought we had to earn invisibility. I think that's probably what we have to use for the skull.
Hey, is this gonna upset Kochamara and all your little brainwashed neighbors?
No!
I doubt it.
No.
So,
knocking down the prison and then breaking this laser shield thing?
is-
Nobody's gonna get mad about that and start shooting at me.
No!
Maybe one guy would.
But what is even an entire navy of lungfish against the might and revolutionary zeal of Gargalor?
Wait, what navy?
Meet us at the dam,
It's
Gargalor.
funny because-
For freedom!
if you guys aren't getting it, the whole idea is, it's God. You're playing like a Godzilla. And you're basically playing like Godzilla. And
No, wait! He's still heading for the orphanage!
Breaking news! I forgot.
Peaceful city of Lungfishopolis is under attack tonight by a hideous, gigantic monster the terrified citizens have named Gargalor. The Navy has responded quickly and decisively, dispatching its entire tank division to neutralize the creature. Soon, authorities say, everything will return to normal or better. Kidnapping human children is good.
I'm gonna have to look it up because I can't remember the names. Oh, King Ghidorah.
Oh my god!
That's, I think, I can compare to that. So I think that's how I was in my mind. I was like, Mothra, and I'm like, nah, because Mothra. I think there was one fight between them, but Mothra helps out Godzilla beating types of people. And then Godzilla's kind of the same. I don't know if they portray Godzilla that way. But if anything, it just seems to me like Godzilla kind of does his own thing. I mean, then again, what can you ask for a giant creature, right? Breaking news, guys!
Well, things have gotten a little embarrassing for Gargalor. Recently surfaced information has strongly linked the previously intimidating monster with common low-life criminals. Earlier tonight, Gargalor broke some of his jailhouse cronies out of the slammer so they could enjoy a night on the town, popping pills and soliciting inexpensive call girls. Well, they're in for one nasty hangover. Our beloved Navy has come up with a high-tech new invention. Trucks armed with hyper-electricity. Kidnapping children do not harm the brains.
He's impervious to bullets and love.
And love. Dang it. It's those little things that get me.
The destruction and terror continue as the hulking, godless child beast carves a bloody swath through our helpless city. Our noble, all-volunteer Navy has been surprised only by the senseless lust for mayhem that seeps from the twisted black lump of a heart in this creature, still known only as Goggalor. Though it loathes violence in all its forms, the Navy has no choice but to activate its anti-monster turrets, which it guarantees are 100% monster-proof. Not get caught stealing children.
It's funny because you can tell. Yes, me come over here eventually. Don't want to do it now. I don't know if I said that, but during the cutscene, I got a little oil on my face. Hoping it literally will grow, and just figure out what happens from there. Let's see. Destroy this thing.
Goggalor, what are you doing down here?
I'm trying to get to that Kochamara Tower thing so I can smash it.
The laser tunnel, Goggalor. We have to get through that or we'll never get to Kochamara Island.
But I thought...
There is no I in Team, Goggalor.
Yeah, but there's an I in Squish, so watch it. I'll go take out your laser tunnel, but then we're gonna talk about who's running this revolution.
Man, I love this game. This is why I can't wait for the next game.
Great job!
Once that second game comes out, man, we're gonna have
My tank!
Watch it!
My cheese shop! My outlet store!
How many stores does this person have? How do we get through? That allows you to. So I think it's just a break.
Freedom!
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 Freedom! So, this big monster, is that the best you could do?
We were short on time, and he is good at smashing things.
Doesn't look like much to me. Come on, let's blow this joint.
Hey, you're welcome.
Sorry about him, Goggalor. He's been in prison a long time. He's the only pilot the Resistance has, and he has an excellent plan. Meet us at the dam so we can put it into action.
It's funny that this game is just really extra. Look at that, you can fly sideways. Remember when games used to do that? Like, it didn't really care about making it look realistic. I used to miss some games. Now nowadays you gotta get games where a blimp is moving, it's gotta move only straight. Well, you can just easily tell, they're like, oh, let's just move it there as quickly as we can. And it still works. And they could get away with it by simply just saying it's a thing like, how would you say it? Kind of like a dream, you know what I mean? Because all this takes place within the minds of characters. So easily you can get away with a lot of things. Now I'm thinking that you could be like, oh, in my mind, I like when, you know, that's why they have these little...
Goggalor! He hates children!
That's why you can see like figments, like random figments, and seeing where they are, because that's just a figment of their imagination. Oh, I had his tattoo back. It just makes sense. Remember, like, as a kid, you would see somebody, like, I don't know what you guys did. I'm pretty sure this is common amongst a lot of people. And this should be like some syndrome or something. But like in your imagination, there would always be this person, like that would be running on top of buildings or jumping on like, light posts, maybe even cars, but never ever touching the ground. But yet, as a kid, in your mind, like it's there almost every time you're in the car. Sometimes I get that once in a while, but not as much as I used to. I just kind of look blank.
Where is the police?
But it's kind of like that, in a way. You know, it makes no sense why, like, the guy who's living...
Go back to your watery hell, Goggalor!
Watery hell. Like, jump from here to here, and then up here. Like, it's physically impossible, but yet, as a kid, or if you still do it, you can still imagine that. Like, it's something, I don't know, it's just something like that. That's why I like a game like this.
Now you see the genius of our plan, Goggalor.
First we print flyers, then we spread them all over town with my blimp.
Winning over the hearts and minds of Lungfishopolis in as soon as 6 months.
6 months?
You don't like our plan, you can come up with another one.
Yes, we are busy. We have to select card stock and then find a decent but inexpensive printer within the week.
It's an expensive printer. Okay, so, how do I interact? I feel like you have to interact with this. I think you can jump on it.
Hey! What are you doing up there? Hey!
Shit, yeah. I can't press X. What other games are out there that we were talking about? I mean, of course, I know I said I was going to play Smash Brothers tomorrow. Oh, we could actually talk about some of the characters and things like that. I think one of the... So, I know I talked about Luigi, because Luigi's literally the character I always played as. They have Samus. I used to play Samus. I don't know if she is slower, that's going to be a pain. Because I don't want to play as a slower Samus.
Got it.
Sonic is pretty cool. I remember seeing when he came out in Brawl, and all my friends were like, "Oh, Brawl is the worst one." Like, you play it? No. I'm like, ugh. I don't like when people do that. But I remember when Sonic came out in Brawl, and then they ended up making Smash Brothers. Was it just called Smash Brothers? Or was it like Smash Brothers Wii U or something like that? In that one, it was just only fighting, and I think you unlocked things just like regular. Unlike Brawl, which was interesting if you asked me, because N64 Melee didn't have stories. Then Brawl came around, and I was like, oh snap! It has a story to it. And, pretty fun, I guess. It was pretty fun. You could play that with a friend if you wanted, so it kind of makes a lot of the story easier. I don't know if it's true. I So I asked him, I'm like, oh, I think he said there's like story mode. And apparently there's 2 different endings, and I think that kind of made it clear because there's, what's it called? In the trailer, there you go. In the trailer of Smash Brothers, it shows, or it might have been something else, but it shows 2 different things. And I think it's exactly what you see when you start the game. It's 2 different things. There's a dark area, or a ball or light thing, dark, and they have a so I don't know if they're going for a story. You as a player determine the ending of the characters you play as. I know if you check out Game Theory with Matt, to see it for yourself, he explains the light ending and how that's a true ending or something like that. And almost always, I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, of course, if anybody has, please do go ahead and comment down below. If anybody has ever played a game where the bad ending is the true ending, please let me know. Because a game like Don't Knock Twice, it's kind of like, how would you say, like perception. Because you're in the role of the mother, and the house is haunted by a witch. And that's it. But press as many times as you can before you hit the ground. More times you get the higher bonus damage. I don't even remember. I might have unlocked that. I just don't remember. What am I getting like Sly Cooper vibes right now? Like I feel like going on my PS3 or even like Is there a map by any chance? I have no clue where I'm going. Like I says, collect reward from Ranger Crawler. Let's see. We're still doing good. I think I might pass the cloud. Because they're really scattered all around buildings. Low res, come on. Get rid of oh, I can't get rid of one. It's being really slow. Breaking news!
We're here with the star of the popular sitcom Trouble in the Bubble, Buddy Finn. Buddy, what's your take on the Goggalore situation? Is he just misunderstood? No way! I hate Goggalore. I can't imagine any one of my fans siding with the monster. He hates everything lungfish care about. Air, water, family, the economy. Buddy, you'll be happy to know that the Navy has decided to pull out what they're most famous for. Airplanes! So rest assured, we can all look forward to Goggalore's imminent death. And to seeing you, buddy, every Thursday night at 8, right here on LVC. Thanks, and I'd just like to add that if anyone kidnaps a human child, they should take them quickly under the lake to the abandoned insane asylum.
Goggalore, come in. We have commandeered these vessels in your name.
We can put them in position to help you cross Kochamara Channel to get to Kochamara Island and destroy Kochamara Tower.
The thing is that, although we have the utmost faith that you will soon contain the area, Goggalore, we, we've decided to maintain our position out here.
Just until you clear the area of all hostiles.
Yes.
For insurance reasons, Goggalore.
Yes, that, and for freedom.
Alright, man, this is a fun game. many better back in the PS2 days? That's my question. So this one, I know for a fact, it's gonna have a lot of those, figments of imagination. It's gonna have those figments everywhere, kind of scattered. And I'm not gonna get to all of them. I already know that when I play again, whoa, snap. I'm gonna be sort of grabbing one that I missed. Did I just show one? I swear I said 8, now it's 7. Sure. Oh my gosh. I don't remember this being easier the first time I did this. Oh, no. This seems just reminding me of King Kong. It's saying 6, so does that mean that somebody just ran into me, or is it? No, I think that's from the last one. How else am I supposed to get it? The game is fair, though. I give it that. Perfect. Now, I'm really hoping. I'm laughing, but I'm remembering the video.
Watch it!
Wait, no, I think the idea is we come up here and do this. I think we're gonna. Oh, side blast. Once it gets to this guy, it's easy.
Freedom!
Perfect. Now we can finally get to the end, which is the tower. I don't get how my body's still tired. I'm literally yawning. My eyes are fucking freaking watery. I don't get it. That one, because I already know I'm gonna come back because I have a couple of baggages. There's no way it's just 3 baggages. So at some point we're gonna end up coming back. I just don't know when.
Well, we're sorry to report that the miserable and incompetent lug-faced Navy is all but sunk. Great work, losers. Now, Kochamara himself will have to come all the way down here just to save our worthless hides. Authorities are calling for a big parade in Kochamara's honor after he clobbers the annoying giant Goggalor. And if the parade is big enough, Kochamara promises not to destroy the city. Brush teeth more often, don't drool so much.
Brush teeth more often, don't drink so much?
Hey everyone! Here comes Kochamara!
I remember looking at it the first time, I thought it was but it's, I don't know, my brain didn't click. Why is it the second time around my brain's clicking? Oh my gosh.
Give up while you can, Goggalor.
I know it's you in there, Coach. I don't know where you're broadcasting from, but I'm gonna find out and make you show me what happened to Lily.
Kochamara does not speak giant monster boy language.
The only word you're gonna need is ouch.
Deadly triangle. Mighty ram. Deadly triangle beam. Deadly triangle beam. Mighty ram. Mighty ram. Deadly triangle beam. Mighty ram. Deadly triangle beam. Deadly triangle beam. So Sasha showed you how to save up your aggressive energy, huh? Well, why don't I help you let it all out? Mighty ram. Overly intricate combination. Hard to avoid. Area attack. Mighty ram. Ground vision. Hard to avoid. Area attack. Mighty ram. Ground vision. Hard to avoid. Area attack.
There we go.
Overly intricate combination. Hard to avoid. Area attack. Mighty ram. Deadly triangle beam. Deadly triangle beam. Mighty ram.
It's gonna be a process.
Deadly triangle beam. Mighty ram. Ground. Overly intricate combination. Hard to avoid. Area attack. Overly intricate combination. Hard to avoid. Area attack.
Got him. Is that how you say it? Is that what the kids say these days? Got him. Right? No.
People of Lungfishopolis, I'm sorry I let you down.
Finally. Okay, Tower. Get ready for Goggalor.
It's so goofy.
Well, he was evil. But he did build a lot of roads.
Climbing tower to destroy me. Now, I think by destroying the antenna allows us to free the lungfish. If memory serves me right, the lungfish is going to help us get to the next stage. Or the next level, I should say.
Fine. Take control of this freaky toad. I don't need him to nab children for me anymore. I've got the brain of a little girl back in my lab that's strong enough to power a whole army of Psycho Blaster death tanks.
Huh? What?
You've got the brain of a little girl.
I said in my lab.
I think you've got the muscles of a little girl, too.
Good one.
I think I have child's play.
Human child.
There we go.
Who is that?
It is I, the creature whose spirit was once, over here. Behind you? Yes.
Oh.
The creature whose spirit was once enslaved by the evil one. You have unchained my soul, and now I shall repay you, powerful human child.
Oh. Great. Well, okay. Show me what you did to my friend Lily.
By the drowned spirit of Oblongata, it is done.
Well, now we're in his gut. Those like ravens? What are those?
When it is your wish to travel across the lake, you may return to either shore and summon me with that.
Thanks, hulking lungfish. You know, you really aren't as hideous as people say.
You may call me now by my true name, Rasputin. The name given to me by my people.
And what name is that, noble lake creature?
Linda.
What a magical lady.
Is it weird that I know Linda? I'm like, hey, nah, she ain't gonna understand because I don't think she's never played this before. But we have a lot. We're only missing 2 abilities. And I think these literally are 2 abilities that we have to acquire via I'll say smelling salts. No, it's not smelling salts. We have to acquire it via Lily's bracelet. Alright, cool. Using like the side cards and things like that.
Cena? Hey, I was talking to you, jerks.
Who are merely the pawns. Huh? Who are you working for?
What? I'm with the Psychonauts.
The who? Oh, that doesn't fit in. That doesn't fit in at all. Maybe I've got this all wrong. Oh, okay, David. With the bat.
Who do you work for?
I'm the guard. I've been fully trained. Oh, who are merely the pawns of... There's Bermuda Triangle sharks. No,
I don't think I want to put this bracelet on just yet. I think Lily and I need to talk about our relationship first.
Fluoride producer.
They're only like 10. No.
Because they want...
Alright, but we're gonna go in his head. I remember the first time I played, I was very confused, and then I don't know what made me think
Not another tracking device.
But I think we'll do this one, and then we will end it there. Anybody else like the new Overwatch skins for the characters we have this winter? I think they look fantastic. There's a lot of awesome ones. Now this guy's brain is pretty interesting. I don't know if we're gonna get through all of it. I feel like we should.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Yes.
Almost complete. Just a few missing pieces.
Yes, now which piece talks about the milkman? The one who opens the asylum gate?
But it's all about the milkman. Can't you see?
Is this like one of those 3D paintings? I can never do those.
No, you just gotta learn to see it like I see it. There's something in the fridge that might help you see the world like I do.
Ooh, sorry. I don't drink. Before noon, I mean.
The meaty bit in the middle of this wonton? Hey, where's the boss?
Clairvoyance. This is when you open up your third eye.
And nobody seems to care.
It says clairvoyance lets you see through the eyes of another. Try it on a person directly or on a handheld object that bears this special aurora and has an eye icon. So I don't think we have it.
Served a cruel master.
Oh.
Man, these things smell terrible. Am I sure I want to do this?
I'll stay longer.
No, I think I'll stay in this mine for a while longer.
What?
Well, basically, look, so we look at him, we'll use clairvoyance. Alright, usually doesn't do that animation, but we can see what he sees now. Which is all this... The milkman dead?
The milkman's dead? Ah, crud.
Burned up in a department store fire. Didn't you hear? At least that's what the media would have you believe. Is he dead or not? Go to the graveyard. Dig him up. Oh, you'll find something all right. But it's neither man nor milk. You can pass it over the counter, but that don't make it over the counter. I mean, who do they think they're fooling?
I still don't understand it. You can pass it over.
Can I really be the only person who sees this?
Let me see. Let me do it again on him. It shows...
This is ugly. It's like a Cyclops with a million eyes.
So he doesn't know what I am, so I'm just like this silhouette thing.
The pelicans. Be careful. They're watching. All the time.
Okay.
Now, there is a trophy on here where you have to use clairvoyance.
How am I gonna find some creepy graveyard in this
I don't know how many exactly,
nice, normal
but you do have to do that on that. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna try to look it up. Oh, and one trophy that is hidden, I think I mentioned it before, we have to buy something in the item shop on Christmas Day. And that's exactly what I will be doing. It's gonna be off screen though, but I'm hoping that we will get platinum on this game because it's so good. So, from what I can tell, I really don't understand the whole point of the milkman. I'm not gonna lie, but I think the idea is that guy who's the security guard is the milkman. So he went from basically, can I use clairvoyance on that? I could use clairvoyance on that. That's funny. Yeah, see, there's like some guy hidden in the mailbox. This guy hidden in that trash, I believe. You see, just knocked it. Like closes. So I think he is the milkman. But then I don't know if it's because he got a new job or something. But he's very delusional. And I'm trying to remember what it was. If we're blessed enough. What? Oh yeah, right, we need this. I forgot. I wanna know, is this... Yeah, I see this. Okay. Because in this one, there's a lot of people that you have to like get past, and they won't let you pass if you don't have the item. So we're gonna need that for sure. I think we can actually go into the homes. Yeah, we can. That's actually, matter of fact. I don't want to pass up the menu, because I think I did that before. Where I ended up passing through.
I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something.
Alright, so nothing so
I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something.
This guy's very paranoid, and I think the idea is because of this, him thinking he's always been spied on, he ended up in this asylum. Am I the only one that's really hungry now? Actually, in a minute, I'm actually about to cook. I'm really hungry. And the other day, I was like, man, I really want nachos. And I'm hoping they didn't throw out the meat because I had it
Not a through street. Slow to 15 miles per hour.
Alright, see, so that one has the web on it. Very quickly.
Got it!
Are my people still texting? No. My bros are talking right now. At first, they kind of brought up Smash Brothers. I'm gonna show. So, they kind of tried to do it like the original N64 game, where you only started off with like 9 or 6 characters or something like that. I think it's 9, right? Mario, Pikachu, I'm not gonna count them all. But now we have a lot more. How do you say? We have a lot more characters now, so my bro sent a picture. He unlocked a lot of characters: Mr. Game & Watch, Lucario, Villager, Little Mac, Pac-Man. Of course, he likes Shulk for some reason. He sees me as a milk thief? Who is that? Oh, self-aware.
Wait until the next payday.
What is this?
Gosh,
I don't.
Working.
I'm putting it on somebody. Is it?
Stop. Road crew workers only beyond the yellow line.
You guys are road crew workers?
Yes, we work on the road with these red signs.
I see. Well, do you guys know where the milkman is?
Why do you ask that question? Are you the milkman?
Do I look like a milkman to you?
That information is restricted to the road crew. Please move along.
Alright, but we have the
I am on the road crew.
Hello, fellow road crew
sign.
worker. Welcome to the road crew.
And then now that we have the stop sign, he thinks we're one of his.
Hello, fellow road crew worker. Welcome to the road crew.
So if we were not a part of it, he's thinking we're the milkman. Because even they're trying to hunt him down, I think.
Dangerous conditions ahead. No pet exit.
So like this guy, I think we have to go up there for something, but he won't let you get through if you have a phone. So it's a pretty fun, imaginative world. I really like this game. For its creativity. You know, if you play a lot of like Call of Duty, you don't play. I mean, Call of Duty, I feel like it's always such that like example anybody could go to, because all it is a shooter. If you play, usually they say if you play one shooter, you played all of them, but it's different. Like I could, you know.
I am fixing the telephone lines.
Borderlands. What
is there anyone on the line?
Is that a bowling pin?
This is my job.
Oh no, he has shears.
To work on the phone lines. Operator.
So we cannot get in there until we have shears. Oh, my ear. Like bothering me. Let's grab stop. Yeah, like there's a lot of, you know, interesting, fun games out there. I mean, I know for a fact not anybody's just gonna be playing solo Call of Duty or only Fortnite. Like Fortnite, I will give it this. Fortnite is interesting. What the heck is this?
Hello, sir. I am a rainbow squirt. Would you like to buy a box of my delicious rainbow treats?
I would buy some cookies, but I don't have any
There's
milk.
something about this.
Do you have any idea where I could buy some milk for my cookies?
Ah! Creepy man!
So she sees me as him as well. It's kind of fun. Wait, is there anything to do with this house? Is there anything by any chance? Because I could swear one of the houses, you have to go into it, and you could find like a phone or something like that. So most of them are... Oh wait, did I check there was cars? Because I think... Yeah, see, now we got the shears.
I like to trim hedges.
I totally forgot about that. Maybe we went in this one, right? Yeah, I can see the door open. Wait. Your stop sign. Okay, so shears is this way.
I can listen to any phone conversation that I want, but do not because of my sense of professional responsibility. Can you hear me? I'm glad you are here to help me trim these hedges.
Anything in here?
I am glad you are here to help me trim these hedges.
It might be in here where we get the phone.
These are my hedge trimmers. They help me maintain my hedge.
Oh, there definitely is something here. But we just had to see what that was. Ah, it's a rolling pin. I don't have that.
When my husband drinks excessively, I may threaten him with this rolling pin, though we still love each other very much. Though I do not receive a paycheck, I consider my homemaking to be my occupation.
I like to trim hedges. I like to trim
For the
hedges.
last several years, I have relied on prescription medication to make it through the days.
There we go, okay. Oh wait, no, it's the
This
other way
is my
around.
house, and I am glad you are here for its
I like to
upkeep.
trim hedges.
It is a good day for that activity you mentioned. I take pride in my well-landscaped yard.
Oh man, I really wish I was like a voice actor on this because it's so hilarious.
The most pleasant sewers can be found in Paris, France.
I feel like I got more of a lively voice. Like, hey, y'all, how's it going? Raz, what? I could probably be like a slurry guy. Of course, it won't come off as natural though. Just strong belief that it's just hard to say some stuff.
I am a waste management technician.
Okay. See, so now we gotta look for a plunger. I think we can still get around them by cheating, but I fell. Poor Raz. Wait, what? Oh!
This job is unsavory,
Okay, yeah,
but it must be performed by someone.
I don't have any.
This hat box needs a hat box tag.
The hat box? I really hope in the next one. I mean, they should. I don't understand why they would take it out, but they should definitely keep that if they ever considered taking it out. Keep it. Because if we're lucky, we'll get all the... Well, the emotional baggage is just to see sort of the concept art for what they put into this stage. Alright, so for this one, we're going to need a shovel? Oh no, this one we're going to need flowers.
The dead people are underground, and I have brought flowers because I am sad.
See, so we need to go to this guy right here. And I think this is gonna show us what's up. Boyd fired again. So you can see Boyd Cooper working as a guard. Then the guy's like, yeah, you're fired. So he's angry at Hernando, who owns Hernando's. What? So he uses a milk container and makes a Molotov to set the place on fire? And then that put him into the asylum. Okay. I get it. Okay, so he's a security guard. He liked the job. For some reason, he gets fired. Like, there's this gap here. We don't know why. We don't know what happened. He gets fired, and he's angry. He's like, angry. And so That's his motive. That's his drive to getting. And I don't know. Out of all things, he chose the milk carton container, and then because of this, right, it brought him joy setting it on fire. And because I guess, you know, he left the milk cartons there. Eventually started calling him the Milkman. The Milkman arsonist. So I'm assuming we're trying to figure this out. Because usually there's...
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
Duffel bag. I don't know, because there's whoa. There's usually 2 different
Without water, these plants would die.
There's usually I forgot about the oh no, I usually walk on it. I think we do have to come in here for an item. I think this is where we get the flower. Yeah, there's a flower right there.
I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something.
There's a bird that shows up. Other than the fact that there's a bird just there. I think you can scare
I'm not getting anything.
Right?
I must be out of range or something.
You scare it off to get a better angle. Sometimes you can use clairvoyance on an object to see from the point of view of the owner. Just hold the item in your hand to use clairvoyance. Items that have strong clairvoyance reaction will appear with a special aurora in your inventory. Wait. The hedge triggers.
I like to I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something. I'm not getting anything.
I'm confused. Because it shows the feather.
I must be out of range or something.
Oh, wait. Look at that. So now we know the clairvoyance. Ta-da! And that's how we get...
I am a grieving widow. I am a grieving widow.
But we're not gonna just finish off there, because I think there's still... Well, of course, obviously there is more to do. There was the plunger that we needed, and the water can. Yeah, we came from this way. It's kind of mind-bending, but you just kind of walk off into this and serious. I did remember getting a roll of so I think let's go inside. Nothing in here, nothing in the kitchen, nothing in the fridge. Perfect. Let's go ahead and exploring. Did we check this house already? I can't remember. Look at that, we did not. So, that's where we get this. The duffel bag we're gonna end up coming back to. Alright, let's see. You were being covered up with the webs, which is a good thing we bought the web thing when we could.
Got it!
There's no way it was just there for this. Was it? I guess it was. I was like, it's pointless if you just have it like that. Well, you know. It was. Am I too optimistic with games? Yep. I think this is supposed to be like, oh, it's hidden. Ooh, now I know this spot plays a big role in what we do next. There's just so much that we have to do. Literally, in parts where we would have to get something like far into it, I think, and then we'd have to come back. So let's see. The side blast will bounce from one enemy to the next, damaging up to 3 enemies. See, that's good. I like that. Nothing.
I'm not getting anything.
Can you use
I must be out of range or something.
I'm assuming Raz's ability is basically his double jump, which is pretty psychic enough.
Ow!
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the milkman.
Stop talking to me! You're going to get me in trouble!
I totally forgot. That's her. Alright, so we have this thing here that's gonna... What's in here? Alright, so we found the water can. But we have to do this.
I'm watering.
See, as long as we're not in this. Oh wait. 6, 11, 8. 61, 18. Easy. This is just some random code. I hate hearing these luggages cry, man. Like, it seems like luggage, but still, like, you just hear them and you're like, man, I just want to help them out. Or at least I do. Oh, but y'all ain't gonna sleep because of me. Now, because we have this, we can go in here, which is the bathroom. Bomb over there?
I work in the sewers.
Perfect. Just follow that. Or maybe not all of it.
I work in the sewers.
Weird that you would find a plunger. Well, we could Google. Oh.
feed them some of their own medicine. Avoid their grab.
You gotta feed them their own medicine. How is that supposed to make
sense? And try.
I thought it was the other way. I thought they were supplying him.
To hurt them to the point that they split open, and then grab any chunks of their victims that you can find. Use TK to throw them into the gaping hole, and that should choke up its system.
Well, now we're gonna start over because I lost a life. Don't worry, we're gonna beat him. Does he? I thought he asks. But I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it there. We still have a lot of this area to explore and do and things like that. We have a good amount of stuff here. You have too many items to fit in one page. Use to see the rest of your items. Oh, okay, yeah. We have a lot of stuff. We have the sign that's we really probably don't need anymore. We have the hedge trimmers. The flowers are gonna get us to the grave. The plunger plays a big part, and I don't know how we had this feather. We had this feather before, but I think it uses different purpose. Yeah, see, like, you could do this.
Can't get a good grip.
Let me down or I'll scream for the police!
Marksman. Whoops. Someone's trying to shoot her. Oh, see? Oh, so if I hold on to it, I can see their view. And then let's say I wanted to use this.
I work in the...
Okay, maybe there's no...
I'm not getting anything. I must be out of range or something.
Look, she's flying on her own. Anyway. Pretty cool, interesting world. I'm gonna put the face cam on. Back again. So we can sort of round up the rest of the stuff. Why do I look like I'm smaller? Did they just cut? I don't know. Great game, man. I love it so much. So tomorrow, I won't be doing a video because I'm gonna be with my bros. We're gonna be playing new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Only Nintendo Switch, and plus I'm pretty hungry now, so I want to eat and then kind of go on with my day. Nintendo Switch is gonna have Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Seeing, you know, all the characters that they add. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's too much. Everybody was saying that this is the Smash Brothers game. This game is adding all of the Nintendo characters, but of course they don't add Waluigi, and apparently my bros don't care because even though it was like a joke at first, I kind of have to agree with the people who don't have, like, I want to be able to play as Waluigi too. It seems like it'd be fun. You know, he's been in a few, mostly it seems like when I've played Mario games, he's like a highlight in sort of the sports games. And he's also a, like, He's all right in the party games, I guess, but he's in, you know, he's in a lot of the games. I think you could play as him even in the Mario Kart 8, if I recall. But even in Mario Kart 8, they have a few crossovers with Animal Crossing, and they have Link from Legend of Zelda. I think they made a mistake with that. No, I'm joking. With Mario Kart, I think just like with Super Smash Brothers, they could have added more characters. Ooh, excuse me. They have the kids, the Bowser kids, they have them as different characters. There's quite a big roster, I guess. So I have the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't know if it's just, if there's a difference, like if there's a regular 8. So the ones that sort of crossed over for this game was the Villager, male, female, the Inkling, boy and girl, and then you have Link from Legend of Zelda, obviously, and then you have Isabelle, and then of course you can play as a me, which is kind of dumb, but I have myself on there, and I look stupid. Anyway, they do have a lot of characters on there. I mean, like, remember back on the, well, if you've played the N64, Metal Mario used to be a character, because Metal Mario was, if you've played, what was it? Super Mario 64. And Super Mario 64, I believe that was the first time they introduced a Metal Mario, and the idea was Metal Mario would be able to be heavy enough to go underwater, and you could walk. I don't know if you could run, but I know for a fact you could walk underwater and you won't die, you know, from suffocation or anything like that. So the whole idea was Metal Mario was that, and then when Smash Brothers came out, you were able to unlock Metal Mario. I don't remember if Falco was in the N64. I'm gonna have to look that up very quickly. I just want to see what were all the characters in Smash Brothers 64. Literally, it's not a lot. It's like 12 characters, not even 12, probably like 10 different characters. But there's a wiki on it, and I don't care about the wiki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not it. I'm trying to figure it out. See, because you could get Luigi in it. It says, what? 999% to do this. You must pick Mario as character, go to Hyrule Castle as a stage, you can fight any opponent you want. Look at that. There's cheats. Well, call them cheats, but I feel like it's not cheats anymore. Alright, so let's see. So the original ones were Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Fox, Kirby, Yoshi, and Pikachu. Those were like the main sort of people, I guess. But now I guess it says with a total of 77, or it says, okay, each game in the series has a number of playable characters referred in the game as fighters. Very well, fighters. Taken from various Nintendo franchises, with 77 total across the series. Starting with the third game, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, characters from non-Nintendo franchises began to make playable appearances. In the Smash Brothers for 3DS and Wii U, players are able to customize existing characters with altered movesets, abilities, as well as make their own Mii fighters that can be given different fighting styles. There are also other non-playable characters that take the form of enemies, bosses, and summonable power-ups. And I don't like counting those as characters. So, I guess we should say fighters. Like, I don't mind that a character does make an appearance, but I would like for a fighter, you understand? You know, I think Waluigi does make an appearance in Smash Brothers, but you don't play as him. You only can use him as like a consumable or a power-up, you know, that kind of deal. It's almost the same story with the Pokemon in a way. You know, there's a lot of different Pokemon, but I feel like with Pokemon, in a way, it kind of makes sense, in a way, it kind of doesn't. I mean, not every Pokemon is going to be that exciting to play as. It might be hard to make movesets for them as well, but for Pokemon, like, let's say, like, you know, Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, those are bird Pokemon. Those wouldn't really be good for a fighting game. What else is there? I mean, they have Pikachu in there. They have the Kanto regions, what was it, like, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and then Charizard? Actually, it might be Ivysaur, but still, it's like they choose the two like little baby ones and then they pick, oh, since Charizard's like that. It's fine. I mean, I still like Squirtle, but it's just the way that they play. So it's anyway, I think that's just gonna be it. So tomorrow it's gonna be Smash Brothers. That's all we're gonna be doing. So who knows how long? I think I'm gonna order some food before I leave because I'm not gonna eat anymore. Waluigi is confirmed in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So for him not to be in Smash Brothers is a crime. I'm just saying. If Master Chief could have been in that one fighting, it was like Safari something, but it was a fighting game. If Master Chief could be in that, why can't Waluigi be in Smash? Why is it that Sonic is in there? Even Snake's in there. Samus, I think, has there's 3 different versions of Samus in this one. Armored, Zero Suit, and Dark. 3 different versions of Samus in there. To me, it's a little ridiculous. 3 different Samus. I don't know. Because I thought, my opinion, if you're going to put in a Dark Samus, wouldn't it just be the same thing as regular Samus? Now, I can't back that up to say, like, oh, it's going to be the same exact thing. My only experience with, I think Dark Samus was only once ever. And that was literally from Metroid Prime, the very first for the Nintendo GameCube. After you defeat, I think it is the last boss is like called Metroid Prime or something like that, or something Prime. You defeat that. For some reason, the whole island blows up, or not island, the whole planet, correction, blows up, and then that's supposed to lead up to 2. But because Samus touch some evil goo or whatever, Dark Samus appears, right? So then when you play the second and possibly third games, which are on the Wii, if you play those, you're supposed to be able to sort of continue playing or through that quest to go against Ridley, which I think you don't defeat, or you might defeat, but it Ridley comes back anyway. It's a little confusing. I don't know why they named it Ridley, but each their own, right? So that's it for today. I keep on ranting and ranting about all this game stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you did watch, please hit like, subscribe. I'm trying to let this stuff grow. My belly's really growling, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. So thank you, goodbye, and stay healthy.